Hi, and thank you for joining Vanessa Pretty Vibes LLC, the Missing Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Tonight's story is about Reshaunda Gerald. Gerald was last seen in the 1500 block of Kennan Avenue in North Fort, Virginia at 8 o'clock a.m. on January 2016 in a Nissan Altima with Mark Morgan. Gerald has never been heard from again. She frequented the Youngs Park area at a time in her disappearance and usually walked places. Sadly, she left behind 3 children. Morgan, who is married, had an intimate relationship with Gerald, and her loved ones identify him as her ex-fiance. They broke up because Morgan refused to leave his wife. They kept in touch, however, and called each other over 45 times between December 20th, 2016 and January 3rd, 2017. Morgan said he'd picked Gerald up that morning so she could pay her water bill, and afterwards they drove to a car wash. Then he dropped her off at the Young's Terrace housing development at Lincoln Street and Onay Road. However, police were unable to approve this story by checking they was able to approve this story by checking traffic cameras and Gerald and Morgan's cell phone records. The cell phone records showed Gerald phone pinging near Morgan's home in Chesapeake, Virginia, for 12 hours starting at 10:49 a.m. on January 4th. Morgan said he spent the night with his wife at the Chesapeake Hotel. Records show Gerald's phone pinging off the phone tower directly across from the hotel during the time Morgan was with his wife there. Police searched Morgan's wife's car, the same one Gerald got into the morning she disappeared, and found a hatchet stained with human blood in the trunk. The hatchet was purchased the day after Gerald was reportedly missing. It's extremely uncharacteristic of Gerald to leave without warning, and foul play is strongly suspected in her disappearance.
That they have not made any arrests and don't have any suspect information at this time. But court documents that we went through today show a little bit more of where they are in their investigation. The search warrants say that they have looked into this ex's Google accounts and also his cell phone. So both of those search warrants were filed to Google and to AT&T. They asked to see all phone calls, all geotagging, all addresses, all locations from those 2 organizations. Now, that information has been provided to police. So they are learning a little bit more. However, another disturbing detail found in court records today explained that the search of the car that she was last seen in had some disturbing results. A hatchet was found in the back of the car and it was bagged in a plastic bag. Now, police say that they tested this with a special chemical that reacts when it comes in contact with some of the parts that are in human blood. We're told through these search warrants that when they tested both that hatchet and the trunk mat, that both of them reacted positive to the blood. Now, we do want to specify that at this time, again, there have been no arrests made, and we also don't know if there's any suspects at this time in the case. Police say they are still actively working on this case. We'll have more on the search documents later on tonight on News 3. I'm Allison Mechanic.
So I'm almost wondering, did Morgan get a hotel across the street with his wife and then picked up Gerald on the way, just saying he's going to grab something to eat or whatever it was? She got in that car and was never seen again, in my opinion. That was his way of getting rid of Gerald because he didn't want to lose his wife. He didn't want his secret to get out. In my opinion, that's my opinion. What is your opinion? Drop in the comments, get into it. Let's see what y'all think about this case and why Gerald disappeared and why he was so close to, her home. Why was he so close with his wife? Did his wife know about Gerald? We got questions. Let's get into it. Get into the comments and let's see what's your opinion about this case. And if you have any information or anybody know any information about this case, please contact North Fork Police Department at 757-664-77.